we're well aware of all of the expectations that students need to meet. We think that that's necessary, but it's not sufficient, right? So we don't want to just teach students like how to do this particular skill or how to do literary analysis, but really learn all of these skills, but then have them reflect, which I think is the essence or at the heart of progressive education. We have fewer students, I think, asking the question, what am I ever going to do with this? Because the question is, you can do something with this right now in this classroom or in your life at Putney. The emphasis for the English portion of the ninth grade year is what is your identity, and the way that we do that is by having them reflect through lots of different stories. So they read world literature, they study poetry, and then they write poetry. I think the idea for all of that is also in the service of how do you then reach across the table to somebody else who's sitting across from you and understand their identity and where they're coming from and what their voice is. Sophomore year is our writing heavy year, and we see that as sort of batting practice. So they write lots and lots of different kinds of essays, and they get lots of feedback from their teachers. The junior year is where they're doing like serious research, literary analysis. So there's a big jump from the sophomore year to the junior year. And then by the time they're seniors, we offer senior electives, and so that's where they can really start to take courses that I think are based on their particular interests and passions. Students can take classes on Shakespeare or creative writing, or we have a class called Say What You Mean, which is if they want to improve their writing even more, they can take that kind of course. We are student-centered and student-oriented. And then as they go through, we start to introduce more rigor, and we say, okay, we also have the discipline and the passion for the material that we're teaching. So we have to strike that balance between being student-centered and saying, here's the bar. And I think if we do it right, then the student feels, they feel supported and encouraged, and also inspired to reach for something beyond what they're currently doing.